Ah, the Greeks. They gave us philosophy, they gave us society as we know it, they gave us math, they gave us souvlaki and moussaka, and they gave us 2 amps in one box. Yasas, Milene Bari Blues, Kesimera da Pames Tinilada. Welcome to another Small Business Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to Greece today. Beautiful country, lovely people, but this isn't a travel show, okay? Here's what we're talking about today. VS Audio BlackBird, brand new release of their pedal. You may know VS Audio from their famous Royal Flush and Straight Flush pedal. So this is really cool. You've heard us talk about amp in a box pedals on this channel before, what they do, what they're supposed to be. We never have really seen 2 amps in a box. Well, it could be the same company of an amp, different eras. We'll explain all of that. Thank you VS Audio Effects for sending me this lovely pedal that we're going to talk about. VS Audio Effects is based in Acropolis in Athens. That's the capital of Greece. The company is 4 people only, which brings us to our lovely Small Business Tuesday, because that is a small business. 10 years ago, Panos, founder of VS Audio, started building effects on his own as a hobby for his own rig, and then 4 years ago, he released VS Audio. And that's how the company started. Now, with all Small Business Tuesdays, I send a questionnaire to the owner generally of the company or the spokesperson of the company, and they reply to these answers. I'm gonna read this answer because it is awesome. I said, what is the inspiration behind the BlackBird? They say, I played a Fender BrownFace Deluxe 10 months ago and it was pure magic. I instantly fell in love with the brown sound. So having that sound in mind, I recreated it in a pedal. Now, we hear the term thrown around in the guitar world, an old BlackFace amp, an old BrownFace amp. What does that mean, black and brown? What does that even mean? Literally, what it means is they're talking about the control plate. That's it, the color of the control plate, whether it's brown or black. Now, what that actually means is they're talking about an era of an amp. BlackFace amps are 1963 to about 68, and BrownFace are before that. Basically, old 60s, late 60s. Think of it that way. The BrownFace tends to have a lot more gain and a lot more and the BlackFace amps are generally known for their crystal clear highs and like tight bass and that sparkle clean Fender that you always hear about. They're referring to a BlackFace amp. Generally, a 1965 BlackFace Deluxe Reverb. That is the Fender clean. You can read all about this online. The 5-Watt World explains it way better than I do. It's just basically 2 eras, 2 different sounds. And what matters here is that they're both in this pedal with this little tiny switch that says era. All right, overview of the pedal. We've got tone, drive, volume, easy, and you've got a little gain boost here, and another switch that's era. Down is going to be BlackFace, up is going to be BrownFace. Now, we don't really talk about the switch, but this one's worth mentioning. Sure, it has a momentary latch, so meaning if you press and hold, it's on for as long as you hold it and then you release it, the pedal's off. That's cool. But the actual click, let me make you hear this. It's amazing. You barely touch it and it's on, and the light is so bright it tells you it's on. I love that. Pedal goes from 9 to 18 volts. 18 volts gives you more headroom. We're gonna do 9. I'll let you hear this in a second. It is ideally, well, let me get this out of the way. I'm not paid to say this, all right? I'm not. They just sent me the pedal. They said, keep the pedal, review it. You like it? You don't? Tell us, be honest. So here it is. Ideally, what I would like to do, what I'm going to do, is I'm gonna have one of these at the beginning of the board or somewhere in the middle of my drives, and I want to have another one all the way in the back. I want the one in the back to be in the down position at the BlackFace, that crystal clear, always on, and I want to have one with the era switch up or the BrownFace setting, and I want that to be one of my main drives. My God, is this pedal amazing. There's enough drive on this to make you feel that this is an amp. Cleans up really nice. The tone control is not a 0 is muffled like this, and this is so bright it's gonna break the glass. It isn't. It's an overall EQ shaper. So the whole EQ moves rather than muffled, not muffled. Brilliant. Volume to taste. I like mine at unison, which is around 12 o'clock on this one. And I'm sure you've seen this pedal all over Instagram these days. I mean, this is breaking ground. All the big YouTube people have it already, and they've done their own review. It's really versatile. It really is. That gain switch, for example, adds just enough gain for it to go from, I want this to have a flavor of a BlackFace or BrownFace amp, or I want to crank that BrownFace amp until it breaks. Also a beautiful aesthetic. The Greeks, I tell ya. All right, so let's get to this. I'm going to play my LSL Saticoy custom. Not even here, it's here. Anyway, I'm gonna play that guitar and I'm gonna play it with a backing track, and then I'm going to grab the PRS 594, that one, so we can get what it sounds like with humbuckers, and I'm going to do the knob twisties with that one, no backing track. Fender Supersonic 22 for our clean platform, going through the aux box. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the BlackBird from VS Audio Effects. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you get what I mean by that BlackFace has got that crystal clear highs and just perfect bass, and the BrownFace is just in your face, mid huge sound. With humbuckers, it sounded insane. People, let me tell you, this thing is about to go on sale. I'm going to link their website below. It also goes to all their dealers as well. I'm going to link their website below to see if you want to buy it or not. I hope you do. I hope you buy 7 of them, okay? Make a pedal board of just that. Again, I don't make a single dime. I just love this pedal so much. And I want you to love a pedal too. Why don't you love pedals, man? Do we need to talk, man? I didn't play pedals for 17 years and now look where we are. Okay? Okay, call me, man. I'll help. Like, share, subscribe, show this video to your yaya, which is Greek for grandma. And as always, if you are a small business that makes guitars, pickups, amps, pedals, whatever, send me a DM on Instagram right here. I'll work with you. Let's get your name out there. I have been Buddy Blues and you have been the people of the blues. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.